Hi friends, welcome back to my garden. I have been on vacation for a week and yesterday I came back to a complete jungle back here. I want to take you back and show you what things look like and then what I did about it. Let's go back and take a look at yesterday. We are going to come out here together. It has been over a week since I have looked at the garden because I have been on vacation. And it's raining a little bit, so I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have here on camera, but I thought we would take a look together and just see what happens in a week when you're not here. If you're wondering why that bucket is there, it's because I was covering up a sprinkler head while we were gone. I didn't want the raised beds to get hit with water. Oh my God, they're huge. Everything is enormous. But before we come over here, I want to see if my cilantro germinated. It did. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It needs water. I can't remember now what I did. I put cilantro somewhere else too. And now I don't remember where I planted it. These are some sunflowers that I grew from seed. Looks like somebody was digging in there, a little critter. Same here, but it's turning a little weedy. Just need to get that cleaned up. Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin. Everything is just, oh my God. Oh my God, I gotta get this water ASAP. There's limes or lemons or whatever this tree is. I can never, oh my God, it's covered in them. Oh my God, I am so excited. I've never had this. I gotta water it right now. There's so much growth. Since I was last here, I can't even get back here anymore. Let's get that a good soaking. I was watering this every single day prior to my vacation. I'm not sure how often it got watered, but it must have, because the fruit on this tree is just crazy. Maybe they are limes. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't care. I don't care if they're lemons or limes. I am just so encouraged by that. While we're here, the onions. The onions are just doing so well over here in the earth boxes. I have a lot to do. I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a little bit because I see a big branch fell into my herb basket. I'll be back. I have a little bit of work to do. Okay, I'm back. So the first thing I did was head back here to the garlic patch. Well, first I watered a bunch of stuff, and I went back here to the garlic / cucumber patch, and I trimmed off a bunch of more scapes that came up in the last week and got that situated. I didn't weed it. It needs to be weeded. It's a mess. You can see I pulled out some weeds and just put them over here, but I need to get this cleaned out. There are weeds all in here that I need to address, but for now I'm gonna call it okay for now and move on to the actual raised beds, because this, my friends, is just so out of control. It is amazing what happens in a week when it's not tended to. And before I left, I trimmed up all of these tomatoes so you could see in between all of these. It was all like aired out and everything was neatly tied up. And I started to help train the cucumbers. I had started tying them up a little bit just to kind of guide them. But as you can see, the cucumbers are almost grown down this way and grown together. So I have a lot of work to do. And that's the first thing I'm going to start with, are the cucumbers, and get those out and try to get them up the trellis a little bit better, and then I'm going to start on cleaning up the tomatoes. Today is July 1st, let me just say that. And in my last garden tour it was the summer solstice, it was June 21st, and we had tomatoes on the vines in here. So I want to see what those are looking like and what they're doing and how many other tomatoes they have. They are getting so tall. Oh my goodness. So I have to get to work. I will be back to show you what it looks like after I tend to it and see how far I can get today. It's getting late, but I will see what I can accomplish and just get cleaned up a little bit. So it's getting late, but here's a quick after. It's not perfect, it's just better, is all I can say. I tried my best to work with the cucumbers to get them going up the trellis a little bit better, and I think it's a little bit better, but they're still coming down. But I don't want to fool with them too much, and I'm thinking about just letting them drape down and just see what happens and train some to go up the trellis and then let some fall down and drape over and vine out onto the grass. I'm not sure. There are cucumbers on the vines, so I don't want to mess with them too much. Here's one right here. So I don't want to go too crazy and mess with them because some did like kind of snap a little bit when I was messing with them. So that's that with the cucumbers. And then this I know looks crazy from the before shot. I did give them a major haircut, as you can see, but I did this exact same thing a week ago before I left for vacation and came back to a complete jungle. So have no fear, things will all be fine with this. I really feel like, and I have tomatoes on the vine still, and more have come since I went on my trip, so things are progressing along, and I just feel like I know I have a lot of tomato plants in a small space here, so it's really important for me to keep the tomato plants trimmed up so that sunlight can get in and air can get in. So that is what I think anyways. That's what I've been doing all along, and it seems to be working, and my plants are definitely thriving. So I just keep doing this method. I don't know if I'm going to keep trimming them to this extent, but last week when I did this, I said I wasn't going to do it to this extent again, and it just got so out of hand so that I had to do this today. But going forward, I don't know. I'll just keep a closer eye and just see if I can just do a better job of continuing to tie them up as they grow. They're getting very tall, and I've seen conflicting, differing opinions on whether to trim them up, but I think I have to in this space that I'm working with and the method that I'm growing them. I just might not do it as drastic as this going forward. I'm not sure. If you have an opinion on that, please comment down below, especially if you are growing in a raised bed like this. I would love to know what you do with your indeterminate tomato plants. Do you prune them like this? What do you do? So would love to hear anyone's opinions. Something is still eating my peppers, some kind of slug or critter, so I need to treat that. I'll probably do that in the next couple days. Just as a little follow-up, while I'm editing this video. This is now a couple days later, but I just wanted to show you guys, even though I seem to have some kind of problem with something eating the leaves, there is still tons of peppers that are on the vine already, and I am just so encouraged by this and very excited. And I just wanted to show you guys that little follow-up. Other than that, things look okay and good. I'm fine with how everything is looking. The kale, because everything was so, it was a jungle, the kale here got completely crowded out, and it started to grow back a little bit, but I trimmed it because it just looked really bad. And then this kale over here, it's not kale, Swiss chard. This Swiss chard is growing back because it had more light hitting it, and it is looking nice and healthy, and we'll see what happens if we continue to get growth on that. I don't know how Swiss chard does with heat, and we're supposed to be getting pretty hot here in the coming week. So anyway, that is it for now. And that's my little garden update. It looks like it's gonna rain, so I'm going to end this video. It is starting to thunder, so I need to get in the house, but thanks for joining me in the garden today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I can pop another video right here for you to check out between now and my next upload. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. I upload every other day, and I can't wait to see you next time.